Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Mike. So I'm thinking about making this pretty much, a part of, you know, a part of my weekly journey, if you will, like a weekly series, just like a Monday update, or trying to figure out how I'm gonna put, how I'm gonna put this in. Let me know what you guys want to see, if this makes sense to you guys. This is just something I think I'm gonna try out, because it's the starting of week 4, and pretty much how I do things at night is I I kind of do things a little bit backwards. People are like, oh yeah, do all your homework first before you relax, and this and this and this. But I noticed that I actually get like a really good second when I can actually really focus like really well at night. To the betterment or detriment of things. But it's been working for me. So this is how I do things. So pretty much, you know, typically on Monday nights, like after I, come home from the gym, eat dinner, relax a little bit, I go ahead and start my homework. One thing I've been doing is I've been listening to either like a podcast, or if I have like a lot of like deep intensive work I have to do, then there's this dude I've been watching, Nathan something, I forgot his name, but yo, my bad for the hands. But yo, this dude is killing it on the sax. So whoever you are, props to you, my boy. Yeah, got all my face. But I've been listening to him. Just kind of it's a nice chill vibe. While you're doing homework, just listen to some sax and some old R&B music. Yeah, right now he's playing like differences from Genuine, I think it is. So I'll go ahead and put that on. I want It's like a 7 hour thing, so you watch as many times as you want to, pretty much. So he's probably got like 7 or 8 full time views for me. So man's doing his thing. So I do that, and I go ahead and open my class stuff, see what's going on. I start off with my emails, see what emails I got. Okay, so got some stuff from Handshake, which is a job board. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And then looking at, got some responses from my classwork. So after that, I go ahead and go to my discussion board, take a look at that, see what's going on with that. Then I go to the different classes have things laid out differently. Some classes have things laid out in the assignments, some classes have things laid out in the modules. So it just depends on class, like what your professor wants to do. I've seen them in both, so I go to both. I go to the modules and I go to the assignments just to see what's up, because sometimes different things have different links that you need to click on. So okay, let me see. Let me click on both. There is one class I actually had to open up. I actually opened the syllabus like pretty frequently, just to make sure I was doing the right thing. There's another class I had that had assignments, modules, and in a syllabus and a class workbook, if you will. They're different. They're assignments that are in the workbook that you had to follow more so than the syllabus. So it was a little confusing. So your boy was opening up pretty much everything every night. I had like 7 or 8 tabs open legit every night. That wasn't even including, looking up resources and looking up citations and stuff like that. Man, my computer was going so slow from all these tabs I had open. It wasn't even funny. But this is one of the things that I do. Again, like I said, I open up the weekly assignments or the modules or both to see what I gotta do. Sometimes I look at the past week's assignments to see what's been going on. To see, because sometimes they'll have like information in the last week's assignments that are pertinent for the current week's assignments. So sometimes I'll open that up also just to see what's going on, just to see if there's anything I need from those weeks to bring into this week. And I'll also open up for this one. We have like a people section. So there's actually a group project that we're working on that myself and my 4 other classmates are working on a group assignment. So there's stuff in the people section that we have to look up too. Just make sure that we're on task with everything like that. And then there's things in there that we actually have to upload for a grade this week. So looking at this week, it looks like things are mainly just like a bunch of readings. I don't think there's, again, just open up things. It looks like everything's pretty much PDF, 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 template, PDF, PDF, PDF. So a lot of readings we have to do. It shouldn't be too difficult, thankfully. So we have a bunch of readings. We have an update pretty much how far we've gone in our project, like which teammates are doing what for the project, and pretty much just like kind of like letting our teachers know that, hey, we actually already went ahead and started this thing type thing. So like I said, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be too bad of a week. My typical goal is just like I said in a previous video, is that on Mondays I open everything up and I just go ahead and start reading the information that's posted, just so I can get a hold of it. Because sometimes it takes me a little bit longer just to understand what's going on. Because your boy ain't the smartest dude in the world. Do I work hard? Yes. But am I the smartest person in the world? No, I wish. If I was the smartest person in the world, or if I was the smartest people thought I was, boy. So, like I said, I'm not the smartest person in the world. I just work really hard, and I'm stubborn with my progress. That's legit all it is. Because again, if y'all seen my 3-part series, y'all know how much your boy has struggled with school. A lot. So again, I just work as hard as I can to kind of make up for the difficulties I have with school, the difficulties I have with studying, and all those things. I just work really hard. I just try to figure out what works the best for me. And that'll be the biggest thing that I can say for you guys, is to find out what study tips, what study habits work the best for you, and manage your time as best as you can. Again, I've been staying up so late for so long that it doesn't bother me. It's past midnight right now, and I have just as much energy right now as I did before I went to the gym. I'm completely wide awake, but this works for me. This doesn't work for everybody. So some people are like, hey, I have to be in bed by 10 o'clock. I have to get 8 hours. Again, if you're able to get 8 hours of sleep, get your 8 hours of sleep. Get your sleep in. But for me, I do have to stay up a little bit longer. There are times I sacrifice the gym. There are times I sacrifice watching my favorite shows, just to get things done that I need to. Just like I said in the 3-part series that I did, like there are times I've actually had to stop working out just so I can study, just so I can pass. There was one assignment that I had to do that I left the gym early, so I only did like a 40-minute workout. And for me, that's super short, because I usually work. It's nothing for me to work out for 2 hours. There's one assignment that I did. I went to the gym right after work, and again, I get off of work at 5:30. I got to the gym shortly after 6. Worked out for like 40 minutes. Came home, watched a little TV, like maybe like an hour, maybe 2 hours or something like that. Ate dinner, showered, and I started all of my homework by like 10 o'clock. So for me, that's relatively early. So I started my homework by like 10 o'clock. No lie, I didn't finish my homework. I didn't finish my paper until 6 o'clock in the morning. Because it took me that long to understand what I was supposed to do and to write everything. It took me forever. And that's okay, that happens. My bad, y'all. Yeah, it happens. And it was it the week after? I had to do a compilation paper. It was like shortly after that. I had to do a compilation paper of that plus some of my other assignments for that same class. And I was up until 4 o'clock. There was legit like 3 or 4 weeks in a row. The earliest I went to bed was 3:30. So for like legit three or 4 weeks in a row, I was legit staying up from 3:30, like 3:30, 4, 5. Again, I asked myself, I was like, the time is right now. Do I even need to go to bed? I actually asked myself if it's even worth going to bed, because it was 6 o'clock. I'm like, I got work in 2 hours. Did I end up going to bed? Yeah, I went to bed and took a little 2-hour nap, and then pretty much just jumped on to work. But I literally took a picture of it. I think it was at like 5:50. It's like 5:57 or something like that when I finished that assignment and turned it in and everything like that. I was like, this is insane. But I did great in the assignment. I did great in the class. I passed the class, like with like 100 and something %. So it worked out for me. Do I recommend what I did to everybody? No. Do Do I recommend do I recommend sacrificing certain things to get to where you need to get? Yeah, because life is all about sacrifice. Just depends on what you want to sacrifice for what. Do you want to sacrifice your grades for sleep and for gym time? Like, just depends on what you want to sacrifice. And there are times I've sacrificed different things for different reasons. Like I said, there's times I didn't work out, didn't watch TV, didn't play video games for over a month just to kind of pass classes. There have been plenty of times I've had to skip the gym to get homework done. Plenty of times. And I was still not going to bed until 3 o'clock. There are times that I'm doing homework and I don't even feel hungry, so I forget to eat dinner. There have been times that I said that if there's like an empty second while I'm doing work, is that I have my laptop open and I'm not trying to do research or this or that. I'm looking things up, or I'm starting to write a paper. I think that just trying to maximize my time for the difficulties of the class. And there have been plenty of times I'm like, oh, I can't do this. I gotta do homework. I can't go out here. I gotta do homework. I can't hang out with y'all. I gotta do homework. Particularly when I was in that research statistics class, that was a monster. Again, watch the video. Your boy ain't good at math at all. So there have been plenty of times I've had to sacrifice different things or kind of maneuver different things around just so I can get things done. Like, there have been times I've legit, like, I've been so tired doing homework. It was one of those 3-4 o'clock mornings that I would unintentionally fall asleep for like 5-10 minutes, get up, wipe my face off, start the homework again. Just doing what I had to do. And some people are like, oh, Michael, why don't you just go to bed and do things in the morning, do things the next day? Because I tend to lose my train of thought. I tend to lose track of time. I just kind of like lose where I'm at. And sometimes it takes me longer to understand where I'm at and continue on with that than to just stay up and just to do what I have to do. And also, what's been working for me. Have I tried to just be like, hey, I'm just gonna go to bed early and try to pick things up the next day? I have done that before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what has worked for me consistently is putting my head down and just going. And that's with work, that's with school. Because like I said, I've been working 12 days on, 2 days off, for 3 years. Well, actually, yeah, 3 years, 2 years. So I've been doing a schedule like this particular schedule for over 2 years. And this is what's been working for me, fortunately or unfortunately. And the funny thing is that I actually used to have it, the other way, where it's like I would stay up until a certain time. I would stay up until 1. I'll have an alarm go off at like 1 or 1:30, and that's when I would stop everything, turn everything off, get ready for bed, do like a 15-20 minute nighttime routine, and then go to bed. And then with that, sometimes I'm doing homework on Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. After work, I try to do some homework real quick, then go grocery shopping. Saturday night, I'm doing homework, and even Sunday night up until 11 o'clock. And homework is due at 11:59. That has been my reality. So I've tried that, and then we're doing something. I forgot what we were doing. I was going out with my parents and sister for something. I think that's when we went on the airboat rides. I think we went airboat riding. So I was staying the night at my parents' house, so I wasn't able to space out my homework. So I'm like, okay, I just have to front load everything. Is it gonna be later nights? Yeah, it's gonna be later nights. So ever since then, I've been front loading everything. It's been able to work a little bit better because that means I have less to worry about throughout the rest of the week. So my stress is actually a little bit less. I'm not as stressed out because, again, school can be stressful. Depends on how much work you want to put in. Different things can be stressful about it. Right now, I'm working on technically three different projects for school, and all three of them, there are things about them that I can't do until I get information from other people. So it's like I can't do this because I'm waiting for that. I can't do this because I'm waiting for that. So I'm actually going to email my my counselor to ask her a question because I'm waiting for. I needed 8 sources for something. I needed rep, 8 approvals for something, and I've gotten confirmation from 10 people that they're like, yeah, we'll help you out. Da 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 da. And I'm just waiting for that. I've gotten 9 out of the 10 things in, so I was just waiting for that 10th person to go ahead and shoot me a message. But I haven't heard anything from them, so I'm going to ask my counselor, like, hey, I know that we needed 8. I have 10 people that said they would. I have 9 pieces of information already ready. Can I turn these 9? Can I do my application? Turn these 9 in, and then if or when the 10th person responds, I attach that, or how does that work? I'm going to ask her that so I can get that ball rolling, because I think that's relatively time sensitive. And with the other big project, I'm going to reach out to that last person to see if if they've been able to take a look at what I need them to take a look at, so I can get that ball rolling, because that one is time sensitive. I think that part is due next Sunday, not Sunday coming up, but Sunday after that, because the third part is due in March, if I'm not mistaken. And I want to start these things a little bit early, particularly the project that I'm going to reach out to the other person about. I want to get that done a little bit early so I don't have to worry about it as much while I'm working on this class. So I'm going to reach out to that person to see if they've been able to take a look at what I need them to take a look at, because they're a busy person. So I'm going to kind of pick their brains, see if they've been able to take a look at it so I can get that ball rolling. So it's less things to worry about. And the reason why this is so important is because this is like part 2 and part 3 of my practicum paper, which I mentioned previously. I don't remember how many parts the practicum paper actually is, but if I don't have these turned in a particular time, then I can't even take my practicum. So these are a little time sensitive because you have to be accepted into your practicum class. So I got to figure out what's going on with that so I can be accepted in my practicum class. So yeah, so these are just some micro thoughts on the beginning of week 4 of my second to last class. Again, one thing I'm doing is every Monday, just giving you guys like a quick walkthrough of what's going on in Michael's Dome. Just letting you guys know what school is like, if there's been any breakthroughs or any updates type thing. But yeah, I think I'll make this a whole series, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for sitting here chatting with your boy. Until the next video. Later.